what's up guys? The ranked 32 player in the world might have made the new best mortar deck in the meta. With the powerful damage of Cannoneer Tower, any big push that the opponent throws at you will crumble on your side of the arena. And even though Cannoneer is weak against bait, you don't have to accept the fate of a loss, because you've got Golden Knight and Goblin Demolisher for splash damage. And Witch's skeleton spawning won't get to overwhelm you since you have lightning. Pulling their units together for a clean Golden Knight connection is one of the most satisfying ways to win. Let's dash into some games and assert dominance with the new best mortar deck in Clash Royale. And a ton of Goblin love to everyone that supported the channel with creator code SirTag, making the higher fruit videos possible. Okay, Impulse, he's got a pink name, so impulsively I want to spam everything at the bridge. I guess that's the mind games that the name created. I'm just going to drop Spear Goblins. It's going to be 2 Elixir. I can't get punished too hard for that. In fact, 2 Spear Goblins lock into the tower. That is awesome. You know what? We're tangoing on that tower, and we're causing some damage dance. So I want to be able to go for Demolisher whenever I get the chance, just because it's a strong card. For 4 Elixir, it's awesome on defense, too. If you guys defend the last couple seconds and the Demolisher explodes and it feels like a mini giant skeleton, it's kind of funny. Look at how much damage it does there. I don't even have to respond to the rest of his Goblin Cage, so I can just go bats here, clean up the Inferno Dragon, and then maybe even go in for an aggressive miner as well. Because fortunately, the bats are going to hopefully take the damage there, so the miner can give us extra value. I'm going to go and drop a mortar here, maybe get him to yeah, he did pop a bad ability. I wonder if we're able to get any extra damage if I go for Spear Goblins. This feels a little bit silly, but I want to get damage. No, not an Electric Giant when we don't have a building. Oh, this is red alert, guys. This is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. This is not what we want to see today. Demolisher and then Golden Knight as early as possible is the only way I think I can defend this. I mean, we do have Cannoneer, so it is very nice, but at the same time, I'm a little bit sad. Slightly sad here. He is doing some damage and laughing at me. You know the cool thing? I have lightning, so if he drops anything nearby like Archer Queen, we're going to go and pop that thing real quick. And the Goblin Cage isn't that bad for me. Even though it is going to deal a lot of damage to the Goblin Cage, the Goblin Cage doesn't take the real damage from the Brawler, so the Brawler is just going to chill in there full HP and forcing me to drop extra Elixir. He's probably going to go Golden Knight. I don't think that's great, but he'll have to pop the ability if he does it. Oh, wait, he's going to lose the Bomber. Interesting. All right, so we can chuck more mortars at him because the Bomber's gone, so then he doesn't have anything like hitting my mortar for a little bit. Probably go Electric Giant, maybe other side, or just going for his... okay, Inferno Dragon. Interesting. I didn't expect him to do that, to be honest, because he's not easily able to deal with these bats. If he NATOs, he doesn't kill the bats. I wonder what he does. How does he kill the bats without going in for an Electric Giant? This is a question that I don't have an answer for, and I guess he doesn't either. He's literally forced to drop an Electric Giant there, which is insane. You know, the better thing that we can do is we can go in for another mortar, pull the Electric Giant, and then force out a bunch of extra Elixir. He's going to have to go Bomber, and the Bomber will die in one shot to the Goblin here. And then we got our Demolisher off on the side, so then he has to spend Elixir on that too. This is looking black and blue for our brother. There's no shot that he's easily able to stop this. In fact, I can go in for another mortar and add insult to injury with the miner tanking for the Demolisher. Holy heck. We just have complete control of the game. He's going to have to go in for something else. And I wonder if I'm able to Lightning here and then go for Spear Goblins. So I'm able to hopefully kill the Inferno Dragon and have the mortar stay on the tower here. The fact that it one-shots on all of his stuff is insane. Like, he just lost his Bomber in one little tap. Now I can go in for a miner and then probably pop through with the Lightning and get one of the most dominant wins you guys will ever see for the first game of the day. That's why I love this mortar deck. No matter what my opponent's thinking that they're going to be playing, a lot of times they're going to super struggle on offense into us. Because the defensive, aggressive plays that seamlessly work for this deck aren't something that you can typically do with most strategies. A lot of times they're going to be oriented perpetually on offense or defense, and there's not that mix. The fact that mortar can attack and defend at the same time, meanwhile you're able to like throw mortar goblins and take the entire tower with that, it feels like you have a beatdown push mixed with the control deck. And after dominating the first game of the day, we pushed up to 8,600 in the world. Alright, so I wanted to give you guys this Clash Royale video raw, but unfortunately we played against Electric Giant back-to-back and the games were too easy, so I had to cut out the last win, and we are already up even further in the world. I don't know where we are, but we are dominating today. And this guy's not going to have Electric Giant, I think. I hope. I pray that we get a little bit more variety of the Clash Royale experience right now. So, fortunately for us, we are playing against an interesting deck. And I'd love for the Battle Ram to pop there. Brilliant. Because the Battle Ram popped, it's not going to be able to kill my Demolisher. And I wonder, if I go Bats instead of Minering, I think it's probably the better play. Yeah. Also phenomenal to get his Inferno Dragon. That was better than I could have even imagined. I wonder. Oh my gosh, it hit the tower too. What the heck? I love that card. Every time I look at it, it's like chef's kiss right now. We just go, Mamma mia. You just give me the damage. You give me the kiss on the tower. We kiss you, Goblin Demolisher. You're always my forever Valentine. So, despite him being mighty fine and giving us a lot of damage, I don't think Demolisher is a card that we can cycle in perpetuity. It's going to be one of those things that we use whenever we want to lock down defense or we just want to hopefully body block for a bit. Whenever we play against someone with Mega Knight, it's interesting because there's a high likelihood that he's going to do a lot of damage if he spells me right now. Oh, damn, that connected? I think that would. I thought for sure with like Goblin Gang and then Demolisher and Bats, the whole squad out here, we get it covered, but I guess not. Wait, he's got Witch? Oh, Demolisher about to put in a wild amount of work. The Miner is getting hit instead of the Witch locking onto the Spirit Goblins. There's no way. The Demolisher said 9 win and just did tons of damage. We're just going to run it back. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so another downside of this deck, actually the main downside, is you got Cannoneer against Skeletons from an Evolved Witch, but you got Lightning for Evolved Witch, you got Goblin Demolisher, you also got Golden Knight, so covered that basis of an annoying card. Also, I wonder if we're able to kill the Inferno Dragon every time. Like, genuinely, it just feels weird that he's doing that. The Inferno Dragon does get one shot, and then he's going to have to go Bomber more likely than not. I don't know. I mean, I just don't see good interactions happening for this man. I can throw down a Demolisher, the Mortar will lock onto the tower, and he is definitely going to lose that Mega Knight. Oh my gosh, that's an Evolved Witch. That's what I was looking for, baby. Screw that card. I mean, it was one of the most toxic cards in the game for the longest time. And the fact that this deck just decapitates it is like, yo, Witch, how do you feel getting cooked like that? It's funny as hell. Also, having the fact that we got Demolisher, it's just so good on defense against pretty much everything. If you freeze, it's going to hurt you. You're going to hurt your own cards here, man. It just doesn't go well for you ever. If the Inferno Dragon locks onto my tower, I've got Bats too. It's not like it even remotely matters. This is probably one of the easiest victories ever. And it's cool because, like, I hate playing against Evolved Witch. I don't want to ever lose into it. I hate losing against Electro Giant. We're beating all the annoying decks and making this guy laugh because he's actually angry. He's trying to mask his sadness. I'll show you guys the battle log. I think my editor showed it at the very start of this game, or at least should have. We got those 3 games in a row, all in a row, every game that we played. And we're sitting pretty at 5,800. Let's keep it rolling. All right, let's go. This guy is not spamming us, which is not what we like to see. When we're playing Cannoneer, we want our opponent to be generously giving us free trades. I'm going to go Goblin Gang, and we get an Archer Queen, so this is looking like it's going to be Mega Knight. Whenever I see wall breakers with Archer Queen, it is almost always Mega Knight. And unfortunately, guys, I got to be real with y'all. Archer Queen is one of the best counters to Mortar in the entire game. We do get to have him pop the ability a little bit faster than we typically would want to, but he still gets a hit on my tower with the Queen. I like dropping Bats a little bit early when the Archer Queen is at low health. So if he goes in for the ability near my tower, he gets a lot more damage. Obviously, if we get him to pop the ability faster, then it's a bit of a disaster where he only gets 1 hit. Also, since we know for a fact he's got Mega Knight, I don't want to be stupid and stack up too much stuff. I'm going to pop the ability, though, because I don't think there's many great defensive cards that he has in his deck. Yeah, besides like a Prince or like Goblin Gang or Miner. Usually they don't even have Miner in this. He could zap this, so I have to get ready with a Goblin Gang. There's a chance. Oh, he's frisky with it. Yo, went in for the arrows. All right, I see how it is. I was just kind of ready for that, so I was holding my Goblin Gang. I could also drop a Monumentous Push with their Golden Knight and then just drop the ability, but I don't really feel like full sending it directly into someone that's going to kill me. You know, he'll Mega Knight on me. He could zap that, but he doesn't. That's good. We'll take it. I'm not going to pop the ability either. I just don't want to waste Elixir into a Mega Knight. I'm just not ever about that life. I could drop an ability again. It's just like not worth it to me. He's probably going to drop a small spell in the Spear Goblins, but I don't know. 1 Spear Goblin. No, 2. 2 little Spear Goblins. Little homies are left alone. I'm interested in why he goes in for the wall breakers there. Maybe just to get to the evolution. He knew he wasn't going to get damage, but... Ooh, yeah. There's the Mega Knight. There she blows. I want to pop the Golden Knight ability, or I am kind of cooked. Like, I know that the Goblin Demolisher is good and all, but the Golden Knight's got to do some dirty work here. I love how good Cannoneer is on defense against Mega Knight, though. That's one of the reasons that this deck slaps mid-ladder players. You guys saw how good it was against Electro Giant? It's so good against Mega Knight players, too. I'm going to wait for him, and then I'm going to go in for Spear Goblin so we can soak up the damage, so then the Miner doesn't get annihilated. He also goes in for arrows, so he spent a lot of Elixir. Doesn't have arrows for the Evolved Bats now. Maybe we can cook. Maybe we can do some stuff here. I want to explore some shenanigans here. I want to go Evo Bats bad. I also want to get this Mega Knight close enough and then just lightning on the Archer Queen so then he is forced to take damage because the mortar retargets onto the tower and he might not be back to arrows immediately. He's gonna arrows. He's gonna arrows these bats. He's gonna get back to it. He's not back to it like super quick. Really? I'm gonna pop the Golden Knight ability. Oh, I'm a moron. Wait, no. We stopped it from dashing. Maybe we're not that stupid. Maybe I'm not that silly. Maybe I'm not that crazy. He's gonna arrows me, right? He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I felt it coming in the air tonight. Wait. Demolisher, run away. Run away. Yes. Explode on stuff. Do things. Be beautiful. Okay. If he goes Archer Queen, I lightning it would be so fun. He could just not. He could just not do that, you know? Oh, lightning. Give me something else. Not good enough. I wanted more. I spent so much elixir there. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to wait for the Mega Knight to jump. Then we're going to go in for this. We're going to pop the ability, hopefully on the wall breakers too. Let's go, baby. No. Oh, no, that was bad. Oh, that was so freaking bad. That's a lot of damage. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Okay, you know what? Screw you. You're going to go Archer Queen, and we're going to lightning it. We're going to feel so good about ourselves. We're going to feel so good about ourselves right now. Okay? Just do it. Just do it. You know you want to. You know you want to. Please let me win. Oh, my goodness. Sweet baby Kyle. Give me the win. Yes. Just like that. That is the damage that we need. One more for the one time. Yes. Lightning? I think I got him. I think this is it. And if you guys don't know the meme about Kyle, it's just the best name in the world. It truly is. It's indisputably the greatest name. So if you didn't know, Goblin Demolisher is goated as well. It actively just pops anti-air. So if the opponent goes in for evolved bats or something obnoxious, your mini giant skeleton will be a grenade to any of their bridge spam. If y'all are looking for a deck to partner up with the Destroy mid ladder, this deck checks every box. Destroying Electro Giant, eradicating people with evolved Mega Knights. What more could you ask for? Okay, this guy got a ton of goblins in the banner. I want to take advantage of this man and spam more goblins. We got to show him that we are going to assert dominance with our goblin army. It's not even funny how much I love goblins. There's an affinity for the Goblin Barrage. The Goblin Gang is what we're going to say, which is a card in Clash Royale, but now it's our gang. We are creating a new meaning for everything. And I really hope he doesn't spell me, but I can guarantee you he's thinking about it. He doesn't do it, interestingly enough. And I might go for minor plus bats. There's 2 bats left alive. This might be enough for us to do a lot of damage. He doesn't have arrows in cycle. What's homie doing? What is he cooking? Yo, I can go Golden Knight, pop the ability. And another good thing about this deck, if I haven't said it already, is using the Golden Knight in conjunction with the Miner. You can pull your opponent's units back closer to their tower or together using the Miner. So then your Golden Knight can get a better dash. And that's one of the main reasons why Miner is in this deck with Golden Knight. Anyway, I could go in for Spear Goblins here because it's unlikely that he's going to pop the ability and kill them because it just wouldn't make sense. It'd be funny, though. I mean, I would kind of laugh if you spent 1 elixir to kill these Spear Goblins. It's just like pretty big waste, honestly. I'm going to go Mortar as well. And then having the Demolisher against Royal Recruits is never that bad of a deal for me. I'm going to drop him right now because the bats are going to provide a lot of value. And I kind of want a Miner on the Firecracker, but it's not really the best play in my life. Maybe we can protect the one bat by itself. Yo, the bat. I don't know how the bat's not getting hit by the Firecracker, but we take those. Bury the bat large and in charge. And we activate King Tower here for sure. For sure. So the only downside of this is I am forced to eat the wall breakers. I can't defend that. And if I tried to, he would just pop the Mighty Miner ability and then go to the other side and lose the game. So you had to go for the Goblin Gang in the middle. Because if he pops the Mighty Miner ability, he doesn't hit all the goblins from the Goblin Gang and then he goes directly into the other goblins from the Goblin Gang. I hate the fact that I have to Golden Knight this. This just sucks. 2 Spear Goblins to do my entire tower, man. All by themselves. Also, he's got like the recruits and the guards. He's like leveling it up. He's got multiple layers of annoyance here. All right, you know what? If I go Demolisher and then bats, does this counter? This probably does. And then we can Minor Spear Goblins. He's going to have arrows on the left side. Really? Why? What? You didn't arrows that? That's insane. He loses the bats counter right now, and then Demolisher hits his tower. I mean, this is kind of clunky and funky, but we take these. Oh, wait. I have to mortar on defense. This sucks. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. All right, wait. The hog probably doesn't take my tower, but it's pretty darn close. It's going to be really insanely. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, we're going to pop ability. I think the Firecracker does get hit. It doesn't allow us to hit the tower, but I should get a couple Miner hits, and then I can lightning. I just need to have elixir. I just need elixir, and the Miner needs to hit the tower. This is really annoying. I don't know if I win this, guys. Oh, wait, he laughed at me. We're so back. This is insane. What is happening in this game? I love the fact that I hit the hog rider too. I feel like that shouldn't have happened. I should have just like hit the tower, but it is what it is, you know? We're doing it for the memes out here. We're cultured individuals. All right, so that is going to hurt a lot. We got to go Goblin Gang, and we got to go Golden Knight, and then we need to make sure he doesn't get a good ability. He should not get that much damage if we got bats up in here. That's a lot more damage than he should have got, to be honest. Golden Knight isn't going to hurt him too much. I can go Spear Goblins, drop our Demolisher here, get our bats down as well, and kill the hog that way. Predict a Firecracker with a miner, maybe? No, he's just going to pop the ability. He's going to have arrows, too. Like, I'm so cooked in this game. There's no way I win. There's actually no shot. I just lost. I lost against the dirty BM. That sucks. At least he doesn't have Hog Rider right now, but the Royal Recruits are going to hurt like hell. Can we pop the ability and kill the Wallbreakers? I don't know why he did that. I think that was kind of silly. Go Demolisher here. Maybe kill the Firecracker. I mean, if he does like a generational throw, we could win maybe. It's just like less likely as the game goes longer. To get Goblin Gang down here. Maybe going for a Demolisher again. We can get another Golden Knight ability though. Damn, Golden Knight! You go, my guy! There's no freaking way. Okay. Lightning Miner. That's the only way. That's the only way. Oh! Get cooked! That might have been one of the best comebacks of my life. I do not think that that should ever happen. But screw you for BMing me, and I'm so happy we bounced back. Golden Knight bounced onto every card in the game and onto the tower, so I guess coming back into the game is kind of fitting. Dash the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.